All right, now you're looking at the scallops that we finished over the last couple of minutes. These look delicious. We have some cameramen hovering over our kitchen area this morning because they're just dying to get into those.
They got to
Not
fight
before
for the
me.
knives and forks, though,
yeah, exactly. We've got the knives and forks over here, although I think they do it just bare hands. They look that good. Let's talk a little bit about this dish, and let's also talk about pairing wine with your food, because I know that's
Certainly.
a big part of your wine restaurant.
Yeah, we are a wine bar after all, so we want to be able to focus on the wine itself, and the food is there as a complement to go along with, and that's why we've paired things up with it, right? Looking at our sweet soya and honey reduced sauce with our seared scallops and our fennel slaw. And we've paired it with the Lely Sauvignon Blanc. Very, very nice combination together. The Lely goes with many of our seafood dishes as it is, but we've chosen it to go along with this, the scallops itself. The pairing is very nice.
Now, when people come to your restaurant, if they're not foodies, if they don't know that much about scallops, let's say, or what to eat with scallops, what type of wine, or they don't even know very much about wine, Brad, you guys can help them with that.
Absolutely. This is one of these things, the added extra little touch. If you're not really familiar with wines in the world, and you're looking for something you have something specific in mind that you would like, a red or a white, or you have a specific dish that you want in mind, we can certainly assist you in pairing a wine up with whatever food you're looking for sure.
And what if do you open people's eyes, minds up to trying something new, that different kind of wine they maybe haven't tried before? We get used to eating the same type of food we like, drinking the same kind of wine because we rely on what we like. But sometimes stepping outside the box can be a great thing.
Absolutely. We don't actually focus on, we don't have a Pinot Grigio on our list right now, based on the fact that Pinot Grigio itself tends to be fairly common. And people, they like it. It's a very nice wine.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we have things on our list itself that you may enjoy versus,
Right. That might work better with the food too.
Exactly.
Right, because it's got to be a match.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. And it may educate you a little bit more and educate your palate a little bit more on something that you may find that you will like more for the future. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Tim, what do we have over here?
Over here I have our charcuterie platter. We have 4 different kinds of cheeses and 4 different kinds of meats available on any given day. Over here we have the capicola, and then we have the prosciutto as well. And you can see just by looking at the prosciutto how tender and moist, and I imagine at home you're probably wishing you were here right now to try some of this, but it really is the tender, the flavor. I mean, everything goes together so well. We also have our marinated olives. One of my pet peeves is a lot of places will say marinated olives and they just take it out of a jar and put it in a dish for you. We actually take our olives, we drain them of all the liquid that they come in, we put zest of lemon, lime, and grapefruit, and then the juices from the aforementioned. We also toast fennel seeds and put that in there. And then we use a selection of 2 oils. We make a garlic oil, and we also use a extra virgin olive oil. And we toss that in there, and the longer it sits in those juices, just the better they get. And you can really, you get the nuttiness and the anisey kind of flavor from the fennel coming through. And I also have 2 cheeses to put on there. We have our blue cheese here, which is called the Elizabeth Blue. All of these cheeses are from Quebec, and we keep them in these cheese domes, and we leave them at room temperature. Reason being, it just brings out an incredible amount of flavor in these cheeses. You can see over here in this the Riopelle, which is our triple cream brie, just how it's sort of gone down to a gooey consistency, if you'll excuse me here for a sec.
Gooey yumminess is what I would call it.
It's a little puddle of gooey goodness is what because it really is. The flavors come out, and when you're in the kitchen and you're working with these and you take the domes off. Yeah. Just the smells that hit your nose as you take those domes off. I'll be honest, one of the biggest challenges is to not eat all of our product when you're working in the kitchen.
As a chef, that would be quite the challenge. And you talked about, this is an unusual food that you would see at a wine bar, but you've chosen quality food and local.
Local quality ingredients and at affordable prices. We're not looking to become millionaires overnight. We just want to bring our passions, what we've loved doing over the years, my culinary background and Brad's as well. One thing we've really enjoyed doing over the years is working with winemakers and doing these tasting dinners at the various places we've been at. Right. So when we decided to get together in a business relationship, this is what we were most passionate about. This is what's fun for us. Yeah. We can constantly change the menu, gear them towards different wines. Eventually down the road, we'd like to have dinners with winemakers themselves come in and do wine tasting dinners down the road. But, you know, we're going to evolve like any small business does,
Absolutely.
and that's what we'd like to bring it to.
And the passion you bring, having the backgrounds you do, makes it, you know, you're more than just the entrepreneurs on the business side. You guys know what you're doing in the kitchen.
Well,
you know what you're doing.
We'd like to think so, yeah.
Well, I think you do. I think you've got the background. All right. As much as I'd like to taste them, I know that there are 3 camera guys who have worked, well, reasonably hard today.
They're literally hovering
let's let
right
them,
now.
yeah, they've been hovering all morning. Let's let them try them and be the judges here.
Gents.
There you go, fellas.
Forks.
You want me to hold that microphone there?
You want a skewer? Or?
There you go. Yeah, you guys can share forks and knives. Steve's digging right in. Stuntman, you know what I mean. Stunt stomach Steve, as we call him.
Let's see.
Well,
It cuts like a steak, those scallops. Eh?
look at them. Wow.
That was really good.
Nothing like a good scallop.
Delicious.
Really, really good. Looks like it's cooked beautifully.
Look at Pete's totally.
Yeah,
That's
speechless.
fantastic.
He's right into it. It's good.
Speechless.
Yeah.
Cooked perfect. It's fantastic.
Fantastic. Good.
Beautifully moist. That
All
sauce
right.
is delicious.
The food critic, yes.
Yeah, our food
Yeah,
critics
really.
here, cameraman slash
Yeah,
food
his
critics.
blog will be out tomorrow.
All right. Excellent. Well, Tim, Brad, thank you very much.
Thank you.
327 Wine Bar is 327 Somerset Street. Very easy to remember. Lots of great food and wine. You want to go and check it out. And of course, if you go in the week of August 14th to the 18th, you $5 of every Canadian wine bottle sold is donated to the Ottawa Humane Society. What a great cause. Thanks, guys. Fantastic.